Welcome to those who have just joined us for the virtual Basecamp College Fair. We will get started in just a few minutes with this overview as others are joining, but welcome, and we look forward to you enjoying tonight's event. Welcome, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for the ScholarTrek Basecamp Virtual College Fair. We are so excited that you are all joining us. I know that we have students and families joining us really from all over Georgia and Florida, but a big shout out to Fulton County School District out in Georgia, as we have many other students and families who are joining us this evening. But we just wanted to welcome all of you and to give you a good chance to understand how this virtual event is going to work and how you can make the most of all the opportunities that are available to you, and how you can take advantage of Basecamp, this virtual platform, both tonight and in the future. And so to get us started, there are going to be multiple ways that you can engage within Basecamp and engage within ScholarTrek, our organization as a whole. For those of you who are not familiar, just a little bit about us. Our organization works with students and families one-on-one within the college admissions search and application process. But we also work primarily on a large scale with different high schools and different districts to be able to increase equity and access so that all students and all families are able to engage in the college search and application process in a thorough and comprehensive manner through different programming, whether it's virtual, in person. But we are just so privileged to be able to work with so many of you on a one-on-one basis and in these large group settings to be able to support you in the college search process. But enough about us. Let's talk about tonight's event. So there are going to be different ways, again, for you to engage in this virtual Basecamp environment. So you are going to find 5 different areas that you can primarily engage in. One are going to be meeting one-on-one or in group settings with different admission counselors from over 100 different colleges and universities. Each of them have set up a virtual college booth for you. This is what we like to call static information. This is information that at any point in time after this evening, you can come back and use this as an easy resource for some easy links and information on each of these schools. Again, each of these schools has provided this information. They have also put kind of like a highlight video for you to watch for their school, just to give you an easy glimpse into some of the fantastic things they have to offer students. Most of the colleges and universities also have a live representative who is joining us for a portion or all of this evening. And so we'll show you how to find that information and how to join those sessions. But the most important thing for you to know is that you may be bouncing around and opening up a Zoom link or a Microsoft Teams link to be able to chat with these admission counselors. These are their own personal meeting links that they have supplied. And at any point in time, you can jump around from different college booths. You do not have to stay and listen to a whole entire presentation. You can jump in and jump out. We encourage you to visit as many of these college booths as possible, to interact with these college reps as much as possible, just so you can get as much of that individual attention as possible during today's program. You're also going to see a list of college panels. So many of the colleges who are participating in Basecamp have also given us their time to be able to serve on a panel for this evening. We have also recorded the college panels with these schools so that you can learn more about certain specific academic programs or specific colleges as a whole. We're going to go through those panels in just a second, but we are fortunate enough to have everybody from Vanderbilt, Boston University, Augusta University, Florida Atlantic University, Florida State, University College of Dublin, out in Ireland, all have joined us for these panels to be able to give students and families and friends more exposure to the different programs and opportunities available on their campuses. Then we have our presentations and workshop section. So this is where you will be able to partake in different presentations, whether it's on financial aid or college essays. All of this is going to be live fed in. And so you'll be able to, again, be able to watch that information, engage with us. If you need to pop in and out of a session, that is okay too. We will also make sure all of these sessions, again, are recorded so that afterwards, if you need to revisit them, that you will have the ability to do so. The fourth area are going to be live chat sessions. So within those college booths, as I mentioned earlier, many of these colleges and universities have set up a Zoom or a Microsoft Teams meeting link for you to be able to speak with them individually in a live chat session. If they are offering a live chat session, you will see it found within their college booth page, and it'll tell you from what time to what time they are available this evening. So make sure you don't miss that. The last area are going to be information sessions. Some of the colleges and universities have offered to do a 20-minute, more comprehensive information session on their college or university. That information is also found within the college booths, and it will also show the time frame that is listed. Most of the information sessions are spread out, starting as early as 5:20 p.m. And as late as a 7:40 p.m. start time, so you can take advantage of those information sessions as you see fit. To give you a rundown of the presentation schedule, here are going to be the 4 topics that you're going to be able to pop in on, watch the entire presentation, whatever you see is best fit for you. From 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., we will have our financial aid overview. We also have a page set up that has a recording of the financial aid overview along with specific breakout sessions that walk you through the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, in 3 different ways depending on your home and economic situation. So make sure that if you need to take advantage of that, that you go over to the financial aid tab found within Basecamp. We'll also be doing a presentation on finding the best fit college for you from 5:30 to 6 p.m. So as you're navigating not only all of these colleges within Basecamp, but all of the thousands of colleges across the US and the world, this is a great way to figure out how to dwindle down that list of schools as to what's going to be a good fit for you. From 6:30 to 7 p.m., we have our college essay strategy presentation and workshop. This is going to be an overview of how to approach kind of the larger college essays like the Common App essay, along with the supplemental essays. And this is going to be more of a broad overview with some helpful tips and tricks and things to make sure that you are on the right path. There's so much that goes into a student's college essay. So I encourage you to reach out to your school's community, to reach out to ScholarTrek if there's anything we can do to help in addition to this presentation on helping you feel confident with those college essays. The last presentation we'll have is from 7 to 7:30 p.m. And this is going to actually be a look inside a financial aid package. So the University of North Georgia's financial aid team was gracious enough that they are actually showing us what it looks like a financial aid package after a student receives that to really break down what goes in the package, what to look for, what things you need to accept, which things are optional, and how to go about really funding your college tuition. So that's going to be a great presentation. You don't want to miss that. Here is going to be the breakdown of the different panels that are going to be offered live this evening. So from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., we are going to have 4 different panels happening. One is going to be on BSMD programs. So for students who are looking to get early entry into medical school, we have several different colleges and universities who have BSMD programs who are serving on that panel. Then we have a program on education programs. So my future educators in the room, this is a great program to be able to take advantage of to not only learn about the different approaches to being prepared to be a teacher, but also what is looked for in the application review process. We will do a presentation on transitioning from a 2 to a 4-year college. So we have multiple 2-year colleges with very different campus settings who will be presenting to you on kind of the perks of attending a 2-year college, starting at a 2-year college, and how that transitions over into a 4-year setting. And then we'll be doing a panel on study abroad programs. So colleges and universities that offer some amazing opportunities for you to study abroad as early as your freshman year, for as little as a week, as long as an entire year away. This is going to be a great opportunity for you to learn about some different colleges and how they approach their study abroad opportunities. From 6 to 7 p.m., we are going to have another 4 different panels happening. One is going to be on business programs. So these are colleges and universities that have kind of a unique approach to handle how they handle their business programs or their colleges of business on their campus and the specific classes that they offer. We will also be having a Colleges That Change Lives panel. For those of you who are not familiar, Colleges That Change Lives, or as we like to call it, CTCL, are a group of schools that are actually based around a really wonderful book of some amazing colleges in the US that just really allow students to thrive and to grow and really experience some amazing opportunities on their college's campuses. So if you're not familiar with that book, I would definitely recommend that you pick up a copy. But first and foremost, you should tune into this panel to hear about some of these great colleges across the US who really have made quite an impact on the students' lives that they have from their alumni base. We then have a panel on nursing programs. So my aspiring nurses in the room, this is going to be a great way for you to learn about the different nursing programs that are available to you, the length and time it takes to become a nurse, as well as the college application process, as it can look a little bit different for nursing students. And then we have our wonderful HBCU panel where you're going to be able to talk to the different HBCU representatives to hear about the perks of attending an HBCU, how HBCU opportunities may differ from other colleges and universities. So please make sure to tune in for that. From 6:30 to 7:30 p.m., we have a panel on hospitality programs. So students who are looking to go and work within the field of hospitality, we have a great mixture of colleges across the U.S. For you to hear directly about their programs and the cool internship and experiential learning opportunities that they offer within those programs. We have a panel for colleges outside the U.S. So you will actually get to hear from college representatives from colleges that don't reside here in the U.S. So whether you're looking to go to Italy, for example, or looking to go to Ireland to study, many great opportunities to be able to take part in. So definitely check that out. We have our aviation programs panel. So students who are aspiring to go into the field of flight, you don't want to miss this. We have 4 different schools who will be talking to you. And then we will be having an ROTC programs and scholarship session. So this is a really great way for students who are looking at different ways to fund their education, looking at the different branches of service and how ROTC programs fit within a student's college education. You're going to be hearing it straight from the source. So this is a great way to take advantage of that opportunity. And then last but not least, from 7 to 8 p.m., we will be having 3 different programs, one on health science programs. So students who, may not be sure what field of healthcare they want to go into, whether that's doing simply a biology degree, going into an area of allied health like respiratory therapy. If you're looking to pursue, medical school or becoming a physician's assistant, all of those areas and more are going to be touched upon in those panels. And then the liberal arts college panel, you're again going to be able to hear from some really great liberal arts colleges across the US and how their programs differ quite greatly. So we always try to help students and families understand that you can't group all these schools together. They all are unique in their own right. And then our co-ops program. So we actually have a special presentation working with the University of Cincinnati, talking about the benefits of going to a school that has co-op programs, how that helps you build up your resume and the experiences that you're able to take advantage of, kind of in the potential workforce before you even graduate from college. So that is going to be our lineup of panels for this evening. And then just to give you that confidence, here is going to be what that virtual college booth looks like. So all the information is customized for each college and university as to what they have supplied. But you're going to find kind of a quick little blurb at the top for every college and university, a video that's a great overview on the school, a link to their website, a link that goes directly to their application page. And then this is where you'll see if they are available this evening. You're going to be able to find a link to either join their live chat session to speak with them individually, a link to their information session so that, for example, 6:40 to 7 p.m., UCF will be doing an information session this evening. This is where you can also find, in addition to the panel presentations page, you'll be able to find whether that college is participating in a live panel that's happening this evening. Certain colleges and universities have also supplied information on their page on application deadlines and some easy links for you to navigate, whether it's to housing, financial aid, scholarships, different extracurricular opportunities, clubs and organizations on their campus, for example. So again, this is a great resource for you to use, not only for tonight's program, but going forward as well. It's just kind of a one-stop shop to be able to find that information. So without further ado, we want you to go enjoy tonight's program. Again, there is so much to take advantage of. We know that you can't tune in for every session, but we will be trying to record as many of the panels and presentations as possible. So if you do miss out on any of those, or you need to bounce around a little bit, we want to make sure that, again, you're able to take advantage of all of it. But please prioritize these colleges who do have a live representative with us this evening. We appreciate them taking the time out of their busy application reading schedule to be able to speak with all of you. If you have any questions about Basecamp or Scholar Trek, please do not hesitate to reach out to any of our team members on the link on the homepage. But otherwise, again, thank you so much for joining and enjoy the event.